Hello, everybody. How are you? This is Liz from Treliz, and I welcome you to this podcast. This is a knitting podcast with dyeing, knitting. I've already said that. Crocheting, sometimes spinning, sometimes dyeing, sometimes planting, sometimes. So, welcome. How are you? It's been a bit longer than I wanted to record, but there's a couple of good reasons. So first of all, there's a lot of scheduling and programming things that are not going as planned because of the worldwide situation, but we're gonna make it, right? Yes, we're gonna make it. And the other is just that I've burned out myself. Like it was, kind of bit, I don't know, fated, like always. It's usually in the springtime that I'm burning out myself. But this year, I've said, there was COVID and all, and I was quarantined, so I was doing less things. But yeah, so now I catch up with all the things that I wanted to do, almost. But I burn out myself. My foot is like this week was like totally killing me. I was at the studio and went back at home like twice this week because I wasn't feeling all right. My blood pressure was like really low, and thank you PMS for that. You're not helping, but I'm getting back on track, and I was actually ready to film this 2 days ago, but there was a programming issue that it's stressing me out. So as I've already said in a previous video, I want us to do this beautiful shawl as a knit along. So this is the Rise Up wrap by Maria Zilaku, and it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, I love it, I adore this wrap. And I wanted it, to be able to start the knit along maybe mid-August or end of August or something like that. But the thing is, so there are two issues. So the first issue is that postage takes, much longer, like before. If we compare the time of postage now, while before COVID, and it takes a long time for me to give you the yarn to receive it, so that's actually kind of make me worry that I want it for you to have it on time. And then second of all is that warehouses that have yarns are running out of stock. Yes, so that's also an issue, that I might order yarn but I might not get it in the time frame to have your pre-orders ready on time for me to ship them. So that's really stressing me out, because that might mean that everything could be delayed, and it could be delayed from 1 week or 10 days, but it could be delayed a bit more. So that's making my job to schedule stuff really difficult, and that's stressing me out, because I don't want to say to you something and then I can't deliver. So I thought, and I've talked with the warehouse people where I get my yarn, to see what bases are available still and when is their next shipment of restocking. And so I decided to go with the single, which is the original base that this baby was knitted up, which is my Zeus base. And then I was thinking on maybe providing also at the same, because it's also the same price, maybe the high twist of superwash merino. So both of them are superwash merino, and it's single and high twisted, and then you can just choose which one you prefer. But if for any reason there's not enough stock, I might send you a message like, guys, there's not enough stock of the single, for example. and it will be arriving at that date. So normally, you know, your pre-order might be ready a bit later or not. And would you like me to keep doing it on single, or would you like it to have it in high twist and have it earlier on? So I'm just thinking about that. I know it's a bit messy, I know it's not maybe the best professional approach, but that's the one that I am thinking. I usually like to, you know, give more options on my pre-orders and for you to really get what you want. But at this point, I'm not really sure, you know, what else I could do, because it's not something that is in my hands. But I think that will be a cool idea. Just let me know in the comments, you know, so I can organize. But I think that's how I will set up the pre-orders. And I'm gonna write also all those information in the listing. I'm thinking of having the pre-orders. Before talking about the colorways, I'm gonna show you the color combos. Don't get too excited, it's coming! It's coming! Okay. What did I wanted to say? I don't even remember. Oh, the pre-orders, yes. I'm gonna set them up until this video is up like usual, and I think I'm gonna get them to be the pre-orders up until mid August. So that means the 15th or 18th of August. Up until then, I always do order my yarn when I have pre-orders earlier on, so I can get them when I'm starting. You know, when the pre-orders are finished, I already have the yarn, so usually that's how I operate. And yeah, and also I'm going to be having some family time just before starting to dye the pre-orders. So I think that's how it's gonna work for me, not stressing out that bit. And so if I do them until the 18th, that means for a week, maximum 10 days, I will be dyeing them and shipping them to you. So normally, let's say after a month, now it's going a bit faster, the post office. The last packets that I shipped, they did came faster. So I think the knit along, I'll say, just to be safe, to start end of September, like the 20th or end of September. So I was thinking maybe to propose the kits to other people outside of Patreon, but you'll get the yarn, you'll get the pattern for free, and you will get a code to have free shipping for your yarns, and they will get the pattern a bit later on, because the pattern will be available maybe mid-October or something like that. That's something that we thought with Maria would be more fair to you, because you know, you're here and you're supporting me, and I'm very grateful about that, and that's a way for me to give you back, and I love that Maria is willing to do that for me, so it's really exciting. And so we'll see, depending the time frames and how everything goes, when the shawl will be available for other people, if that makes sense. But they will be able to pre-order their kits like you, so if they want to do that, you know, they can do that. Otherwise, the knit along will be in Slack. It will be just for us, and yeah, you know, I'm excited. So this is the Rise Up shawl. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this color combo, 6 color combos. I know there's a couple of people that have already bought yarn for it, so I'm sorry. I know you're excited to start, but the original idea is for us to, you know, everybody has a kit and to start together. So that might be a bit later on for you, so I'm sorry if you're already ready to start. But I think let's give a bit more time also to clear up those needles. And I also think that Maria is going to knit it up, just to show it in another color combo. So the colorways, I'm sorry, that's my phone, I'm just gonna close it a bit. So the color combos that I've chosen are a bit of everything. Like there's a greener one, an orangey one, a bluish one, because there are some people that really like, you know, a more tuned color combos. So this is the original one. I actually don't have all the colors. I have, oh, and the pictures that I will put for the pre-orders are the colorways, but in different bases. I'm so sorry for that. I usually do have the original base, but right now with liking of stock and everything, that's a bit difficult. So there's Love's a Stranger. Here it is, yes. Then there's Instant Crush, which is over here. Then it's Birdman, which is here, and Yarngasm, the little stripy part. And the only colorway that I don't have to show you is this green, High Garden. So that's the original color combo, and on the listing I will have a picture of the shawl because I actually don't have the green one. But I think, you know, people will be okay with that. I've done that in the past and people were okay with that. So then there is a green color combo. So you have 4 full skeins and the mini. And that is the green. Ooh, it really goes with the, you know. Okay, actually with the pillow case. Yeah, that's a cool picture, right? Okay, so this is, it's okay. So this is Not Today, Valar Morghulis, Margarita, because we like margaritas, right? And Machu Picchu. And this is an old colorway which is called Do Me, but yeah. And now I have just another turquoisey mint that is just a tiny bit flashier, which is called Suspicious Minds. But I think that's gonna be it, the Do Me, because it's just a bit less, you know, flash. Just look at those babies, right? Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. I love that. And actually, it's really funny because I'm not really a green person, but lately I'm really drawn into my greens. And I do love my greens colors. Or maybe, I don't know, it's maybe because I'm working more in my heart chakra, that is, its color is green. I don't know, I'm really drawn into it. Then if I did green, let's do blue. Okay, I think this one is really one of my favorites, but I think I do love all of them. Like if I had to choose, I would really have a difficult time. So sorry guys, but not sorry. Okay, so this is Star Wars. Yes, you know it. Then this is Do You Trust Me? And you know you do. And this is Vishuddhi, which is actually the chakra of the throat. And next month, well, in a couple of weeks, I will start working on my Vishuddhi chakra. So it's the communication chakra. Its color is blue. And maybe I should knit up something with this for that month. And then you have Requiem for a Dream, because you know grays and blues are really cute together. And then you have a small Key Royale mini. Isn't it cute? I like it. It's so cute! Okay. I love that I'm excited with my work, you know? That's good, right? That's a good sign. Okay, then next one, please. So the next one is actually a speckled one, mostly speckled one. And it's kind of fun because it's my Nintendo colorways. Well, almost, not all of them. So you have Mario. Bing, bing. You have Wario. Then you have Zelda, because, come on, Nintendo without Zelda, it's like, hello. And then you have, I don't remember which one is the darkest one. I think it's Dark Absinthe. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure. Dark Absinthe, okay. And then the mini that goes with it. It's one of my favorite darker ones, and it's middle finger. Yeah, middle finger. So Mario, Wario, Zelda, and Dark Absinthe, and middle finger. I think this one is a very, how do you say, very cheerful one, very springy time, and yeah, it will not have the variation stripes, you know, like this one really shown. It would be like a bit more faded, and I think all three of those will be kind of a bit more fading into one another because the colors are like the same palette. So then let's go to my favorite. Well, it's not actually my favorite, but I would have a really hard time to choose. But because it is my colors of predilection, I probably would choose those, and you know that. So this is Albus. This is Cosmopolitan, yes. The Manawi, the orange one, and then Bluebeard. And then you have, wait, I'm trying to have everything in one hand. Oh gosh. Lemon Incest! Yes, 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 yes. I love this one because even though, you know, they are a bit like, you know, the same, very warm, very nearby palette, especially those two, you will have more contradiction in your shawl, and I love that. And the vibrant yellow, just enough to just bring it into the next level, you know, like just fuel it up, rocket it, boom. Okay. Boom. It's funny because I like to give names in my color combos, but I haven't. But I really like those selections, and I might do keep them maybe for other stuff. And then I have two more. Actually, I had forgotten of one. So should I show the more romantic one, the more subtle one, or the most crazy one? Yeah, that wasn't the most crazy one. Well, it is, but in another sense. Okay, let's go with the more faded, more subtle one. I think this one is like really romantic and really something, if you want something to really show the, you know, each part and not really have it screaming, color screaming, I mean, you know, something a bit, I don't want to say elegant, because for me, like, all of them would be really elegant, like the blues, come on. So yeah, just maybe a bit more gentle, yeah. So this is Focaccia Latte. This is Take Me With You, Take Me With You. Driving Barefoot After Rhinebeck. Look at those three together. They're so nice, aren't they? They are. I'm so proud of my son. Yeah, good job. Yes. Okay. You know, the girl who's like saying, good job to herself. Yeah. Well, we need to. And you say the same to yourself. Then we have Severus Snape, because I love some Severus Snape, guys. And a baby Albus. What do you think? Isn't it cute? It's cute. It's so cute. Okay. I really like, so for a subtle one, I really think this is going to be like a very romantic vibe and subtle and very, very difficult from the vibe of the original. So it would be really interesting to see it knit up with those. And then I'm saying that this one is the craziest one because every color is really contrasting from each other. And I like that. And I think that's the one that I would really, really like to see. Because this one also has contrast, but it still has, you know, two colors that are similar, while that one doesn't. Like, doesn't. And I'm like, so excited! Yeah! Look, it's so cute! Okay, so from left to right, I don't know, well, it's my left to my right. EC, the purple one, and then Silkskin, and then Who's the Dyer with Dishonest Ochre. Yeah, because I'm a bit dishonest in my ochres, right? As you can see plainly. And so Who's the Dyer, Silkskin, and EC. I love those, and just because I think it's the perfect name for this selection, and because I know sometimes people are like, oh my god, there's so much color, you know, and yeah, and what about if there's so much color? Like, I like color, I want the color is power, guys. Perfect imperfections, because we're perfect in our imperfections. Yeah. So, and that's the last combo. And I really, really can't wait to make them and share them and all that. So, yeah. So those are the colorways, the color combos. So they're not 6 in total. I think they're 7. Yeah. Because I didn't count before the more subtle color combo. So those are the colorways. I have taken the pictures. I need to write down very well the description because I don't want you to misunderstand anything. I want to be, you know, as perfectly clear as I can with you guys and to have the best knitting experience. And yeah, so that's kind of it all. But I'm really proud of this collaboration. I think it's just gorgeous and I really want to share a knitting experience with you again because I really liked our sock along. And I was thinking that, you know, if you want me to do anything or any particular shawls or some projects, even if they're like older, like, but you would like me to you know, do maybe kids or to suggest, you know, colorways for something, just let me know. I'm very happy to do that. And you know, maybe I might not think about right away some color combos, but I will see your message and I will think about it and then I will take the time to respond to you. I love that. Yeah, I'm very excited. So please let me know in your comments if you have any question. So maybe that will help me to, you know, think also a bit more in that crazy bit situation that we're into. I think I will put also the general pre-orders up of all colorways, but it will be with less qualities of yarn. Like for example, I cannot have the sock yarn right now at all, just the sock yarn with Stellina. So yeah, so I will try, you know, to regulate that. So if you also want to do your own color combo, I think I will have the other pre-orders so you can do that. Yeah. And that's it. I'm so happy that I finally recorded. I'm so happy, you guys, because I wanted to record for the last 2 days. Like, I need to record, I need to share what's going on. But I felt like so tired, and with all the heat and PMS and my food, and I thought that I was like, I'm gonna be on video and I'm gonna be looking like I'm having, any drugs, or I'm tripping somewhere. So I do hope that, because I'm still quite tired, that my video makes sense, that you understood anything from my rambling, and I can wait to see you very soon. About my knitting mojo is out of the window, and I'm very frustrated with that, because I wasn't able to finish my test knit and I felt so bad. But it's okay, because at least I know there weren't any mistakes, because the two other knitters of the size of the sweater that I was doing finished, and so it was kind of okay. But yeah, it was a really hectic couple of weeks, so it's okay. I'm just taking it a bit easier, trying to find again my mojo and my strength, which is coming back, which is okay. I just hope that my foot is going to be better. Yeah, so I'm actually thinking of casting on a sock, which is like, I don't have my mojo, but maybe I should cast on a sock. So yeah, that's something that I'm thinking on. I'm not sure. Maybe a brioche sock, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna enjoy brioche in such a small circumference. Have you done brioche in such a small circumference? Yeah, I don't know. That's very interesting, Liz. You know nothing. Yeah, I actually do know nothing. I'm also trying to prepare to have some tote bags, in different qualities for the shop, still screen printed. So I will talk about it in another video when I will have some samples of the qualities, because they're different, and I'm gonna try to have maybe a pouch and maybe like a market bag if I can find it. So I'll see. I'll have lots of things to propose to you, hopefully soon. And don't forget, color is power, fiber is our weapon. Thank you so much for supporting me. And if you want to follow, you know where: Instagram, Facebook, email, through my website, everywhere it's Trillies. Okay, Trillies, color is power. Love you guys. You're the best.